Sa pagdinig ng Kongreso, bakit nga ba hindi umattend ang gobernador ng Cagayan na si Gobernador Manuel Mamba? Dito, nabaling ang atensyon ng mga kongresista sa isang radio station, ang Bombo Radyo Tuguegarao, dahil di umano sa mga pinagsasabi dito ng gobernador sa radio station at ang kontrata dito.
Kasi nanalo ako na wala akong binayarang boto. Ayuda, napakarami kong binigay na ayuda. Billion-billion po ang ayuda ko sa inyo. Every year, nagbibigay ako ng 500 million at ng kaya sa katao. Alam niyo po yan. Kaya ako po ay mayabang na nagsasabi nito. At kung may mga ayuda sa tao, at kahit na ibigay po lahat sa inyo.
At ito ang nakakagulat. Milyones din pala ang bayad dito ng provincial government na nakakontrata sa Bombo Radyo.
Your Honor, for this particular contract, the 105 days is 4,210,500, Your Honor. 4,210,500, Your Honor.
At nagagamit nga ba sa pamumulitika ang programa ni Gobernador Mamba sa radyo?
How come ito si Governor Mamba nagsasalita no, na hindi naman developmental kundi panggiba yung mga sinasabi niya? Di ba? Ito yung mga, Mr. Chair, ito yung mga sinasabi ko na ginagamit ang pera ng gobyerno no, sa mga ganitong mga bagay na alam natin personal ang dating.
Kini-question din ngayon ni Congressman Marcoleta kung covered ba ito ng ordinance ang kontrata ng Bombo Radyo at ng provincial government. At bakit ito binabayaran ng provincial government ang programa nito sa radyo?
Mr. Vice Governor, yung po bang kontrata between Bombo Radyo and the province of Cagayan was covered by an ordinance?
Mr. Chair, there was none. As a matter of fact, there was not even an attempt to.
So if it is not covered by an ordinance and I assume it's not also covered by an appropriation, bakit po binabayaran ng ng probinsya yung programa?
Nagagamit nga ba sa pamumulitika ang radio station dito? At kailangan na ba manghimasok ang KBP dito?
Di na germane to the objective of the program ang pinag-uusapan doon. Puro politika na lang, paninira na lang at paninira. It does not even inure to the benefit of the province. Pagkatapos binabayaran. So they're wasting good money after bad. KBP dapat pumasok ka na from the first instance na nakita ninyo ito.
Tara, panuorin natin ito.
I ask Bombo Radio to submit to us how many minutes were used by Governor Mamba in his radio program for the 45-day period before the election. Do you have a confirmation to that?
Your Honor, we do not have the computed minutes, Your Honor.
Well, can you submit the computed number of minutes?
Your Honor, we have the predicament, Your Honor, considering that the tapes on air covering the election period, Your Honor, is no longer with Bombo Radyo, Your Honor. We are only mandated to have copies of the tapes on air, Your Honor, for a maximum period of 10 days, Your Honor.
Are you not aware that insofar as politicians using your radios have to comply with the COMELEC regulation?
We
Are
are
you
aware.
aware?
We are aware of that,
Okay.
Your Honor.
And why did you not record or compute it?
The contract, Your Honor, is between Bombo Radio Philippines and the provincial government of Cagayan,
Okay.
Your Honor.
If the provincial government, the spokesperson happens to be the governor, Mr. Comelec, is it covered by the, how many minutes? 60 minutes?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, yes. So I will recommend that your franchise be cancelled. If you cannot provide, you just state to us whether he exceeded or not 60 minutes. Could you please listen? Or can you certify that it exceeded 60 minutes? Or what's the contract?
Your Honor, the contract is between the provincial government, Your Honor.
Yes, what is the radio time in the contract?
The radio time, Your Honor, in the contract is 30 minutes, Your Honor.
Per?
Per broadcast, Your Honor. 30
And how
minutes
many
block
broadcasts
time.
were made? Every day? Oh, you submit to us the copy. Okay, Kamalik. Assuming that the contract... Oh,
Bombo, please. Bombo Radio, please.
can you submit now the
reply.
contract?
Your Honor, we do not have a copy of the contract during the election, Your Honor.
Eh, no
Period.
contract na hawak nyo.
Your Honor,
I
we
think
have
the
the
contract is between the provincial government and Bombo Radio.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh.
We have the honorable body requested for contracts from 2016 up to the present, Your Honor. We have a copy of a contract currently, Your Honor, for the year 2023, Your Honor. We can submit that to the
Okay,
honorable
what
court.
about the contract for the year 2022?
We no longer have copies of
You
the
no longer
contract.
have a copy of that contract?
Yes, Your Honor. However, Your Honor, the provincial government, Your Honor, have copies of the said contracts, Your Honor.
No. For Bombo Radio, 2023, how many hours?
For 2023, Your Honor, the contract is 105 days, Your Honor, times 30 minutes block time, Your Honor.
Is it longer or shorter than the contract in 2021, 2022? Or the same?
It would be the same, Your Honor.
Oh. So, how much was the payment given to you for 1 year?
Your Honor, for this particular contract, the 105 days is 4,210,500,
How much?
Your Honor. 4,210,500, Your Honor. The present contract, Your Honor.
Okay. And is that a one-time payment?
No, Your Honor, it's not a one-time payment, Your Honor.
What is the frequency of payment?
It's a monthly billing, Your Honor.
Oh, monthly billing. So you have a copy of the monthly billing.
At present, Your Honor, we have a copy of the radio broadcast contract agreement, Your
What
Honor.
about the billing? Today is already August. Do you want to impress this committee that from January up to August, the billing has been made by Bombo Radio for more than 2 million? I do not pull us.
Your Honor, there are some partial payments, Your Honor, but the payment is not yet updated.
Okay, how much was the total partial payment for the year 2022?
It's already paid, Your Honor, for the year 2022, Your Honor.
What's the record for 2023?
2023.
Until April lang.
Ay, baka makontep ka rin.
Your Honor, the Bombo Radio is paid until April, Your Honor.
Until April of?
2023, Your Honor.
Oh, and how much was the payment up to April 2023?
Can we go back to that, Your Honor? We'll just compute and have it from our
And
counting.
the payment is monthly?
Yes, Your Honor, the payment is monthly.
Oh, Kamali, if the contract is between the provincial government and Bombo Radio, and the one making representations insofar as the provincial government is concerned happens to be the governor, will it be subject to your regulation?
It will be counted against
it
the
will be
hours of the governor.
And in the event that it exceeds the 60 minutes, what would be the corresponding penalty?
That would be a grant for the filing of disqualification of the candidate, Your Honor.
Disqualification. But the trouble is that, can we still file a case for disqualification? Now?
No more, Your
Oh,
Honors.
what action can we file?
They can be a grant for filing of a criminal election offense, Your Honors.
Election offense.
Yes, Your Honors.
Okay, and just also for the record, I would like to emphasize and read section 11 regarding contempt. The committee may punish any person for contempt by a vote of 2/3 of the members present, there being a quorum. The following shall be grounds for citing any person in contempt, and that will be letter F, undue interference in the conduct of the proceedings. The radio program actually interferes unduly with the conduct of our proceedings. And therefore, I want to have the name of the person or the anchor person interviewing Governor Mamba. What's the name? Non si Sendong.
Roji sending, Your Honor. Rogie sending, Your Honors.
Okay. So in short, I would like to issue a request for the issuance of an order requiring why Governor Mamba and Rarely Sending be not cited in contempt for unduly interference in the conduct of the proceedings of this committee, making a false impression or misrepresentation to the voters of Cagayan about what we are doing. Eh, kailangan sila sub-silensyo dito. Nag-i-invoke sila ng sub-judice. Dapat sub-silensyo sila. Eh,
Co-Chair,
yes,
is that
I
a
move.
motion?
Because if you are invoking the rule on sub-judice, you have to be silent, not to make any comment, etc. But in this particular case, he is invoking sub-judice when he is favorable to him, and he is not applying the rule on sub-silensyo if he wants to speak. Hindi pwede naman sa amin yun. Yes.
So there's a motion by Co-Chair PD Barzaga with regard to show cause order
Yes.
for
Mamba.
Governor Mamba and Mr. Roelio Sinding to explain why they should be cited in contempt.
The anchorman,
Yung Anchorman,
the one interviewing.
he was also invited during the previous hearing. And there's a motion being duly seconded. Any objections? The chair sees none. The motion is carried.
Mr. Chair.
Now, before we proceed, before I recognize Honorable Lara, let me acknowledge House Member, the Honorable Raul Angelo Joel Bongalon, representing Party List Ako Bicol. Good morning, boss, for coming. And the Honorable Munir Arbison, representing Second District of Sulu, as member of the Committee on Suffrage. Good morning, sir. Thank you for coming. Kong Lara, please proceed.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Considering na itong ginagawa ni Governor Mamba, just this morning, salita na naman siya to this effect. No, may I move na patigil natin muna ang program niya sa Bombo Radyo at hindi naman nila. At isang itatanong ko sana, Mr. Chair, tatanong ko lang, nandito na rin lang si Vice Governor. Boy, may approve ba na na budget appropriation para magsalita at kayo nagbabayad sa provincial government using the government funds, no? Lambasting and talking about unnecessary na mga topics diyan na panggiba niya sa mga kalaban niya, no? At the expense of the people's money of Cagayan. No, nandito nakikinig din si COA auditor. 'Di ba pagka gumagamit ng private ng mga sasakyan na official use only ang gamit niyan. How come ito si Governor Mamba nagsasalita na hindi naman developmental kundi panggiba yung mga sinasabi niya. 'Di ba? Ito yung mga Mr. Chair, ito yung mga sinasabi ko na ginagamit ang pera ng gobyerno, no? Sa mga ganitong mga bagay na alam natin personal ang dating.
So we just take the word of Congressman Lara. Kahit hindi na natin pakita. Maaari nga naman. Hindi naman niya sasabihin kung hindi totoo yun. Ang gusto ko lamang munang itanong kasi, Mr. Chair, meron bang representative ang sangguin ang panglalawigan ngayon?
Yes, ang Vice Governor.
Mr. Vice Governor, yung po bang kontrata between Bombo Radyo and the province of Cagayan was covered by an ordinance?
Mr. Chair, there was none. As a matter of fact, there was not even an attempt to.
So if it is not covered by an ordinance and I assume it's not also covered by an appropriation, bakit po binabayaran ng ng probinsya yung programa?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Actually, we asked that several times. No less than the addressing the governor, but they keep on insisting that to have a radio program.
So from the beginning, it is wrong for the Bombo Radio and the province of Cagayan to have undertaken such contract if it is not covered by any legal measure. ni walang resolution, ni walang ordinance. Even the payment is not covered by an appropriation. So I believe, Mr. Chair, even the parameters and standards and maybe the content of that production, ano ba yung dapat na, I'm hoping kasi to hear, Mr. Chair, that that contract was entered by the province and Bombo Radyo for the development of the province, discussing some issues, the problems, and the things that must be undertaken by the leadership of the province to inform their constituents about it on a regular basis. But if the motive is otherwise, like pinupolitika lang, banatan ng banatan, that is not the intent of the program. Mr. KBP, paano? Dapat pumasok ka siguro dito. Kung hindi na germane to the objective of the program ang pinag-uusapan doon, puro politika na lang, paninira na lang at paninira. It does not even inure to the benefit of the province. Pagkatapos binabayaran. So they're wasting good money after bad. KBP, dapat pumasok ka na from the first instance na nakita ninyo ito. That is the role of the KBP. Kasi, Mr. Chair, alam naman natin, yung pong media, makapangyarihan po yan eh. Try media, either print, radio, or television. Kaya nga tinawag po kayong fourth estate eh. Ang totoo po niyan, 3 lang po ang branches ng gobyerno natin. Pero sinama na kayo as the fourth estate dahil makapangyarihan kayo. There is no regulation about press freedom in this country. Tama naman yan because that is our constitution. But you have to police yourselves. You have to regulate yourselves. Ang nangyayari po kasi, Mr. Chair, meron kunyaring Code of Ethics of the KBP and blah, blah, blah. Well, unfortunately, Mr. KBP, hindi naman talaga nangyayari. Hindi na sana tayo napunta rito, tapunan ng tapunan nito. Kung halimbawa, the program was really meant for the development of the province. Talaga naman nangyayari yun eh. Sa mga ibang progressive na mga probinsya, kinakasangkapan po nila yung radyo talaga or television to provide an interaction between the leadership and its people. Its constituents, para sa ganun, nagkakaalaman sila kung ano ang mga programang magaganda. Kasama ang kanyang constituents. Yun po talaga ang objective ng program. Pero kung gumawa kayo ng program, para banatan lang ang ganito at ganyan, hindi na ako naniniwala sa program na Mr. Ito yung gusto ko po sanang sabihin. So from the beginning, the program started from the wrong foot. What are we going to do with that? Honorable Barzaga.
We take the appropriate action to discipline them so that the same incident will no longer happen in the future, not only in the province of Cagayan, but the entire country.